So sometimes it is good to pass it out where there's more space, but like you said, there is a lot more room for error.
Right,
and
if you're hemmed into a corner,
exactly, you just want to.
You're not really going to be stretching anything across the field. You're so close, so why would you go?
And somebody like DeMerchant would just be licking her chops at an opportunity like that,
Well, she's got some pretty good lateral movement too.
Exactly.
She made some moves there, so New Brunswick fighting back here in this game, 27-19. Now they're down to about 13 minutes is what's going to be left here for them.
I was going to say that kick too. I'm not sure if you caught that one, but the after kick, it kind of hit the crossbar there and trickled over to make those 2 points good. So great kick there by Anna Goras.
That's why you're here.
Anything
I missed, that's why you're here. So Nova Scotia, we'll see if they have the energy to pull this one off. First game of the season for both of these teams. And it's a warm day out there. I mean, that's the thing. Us as fans, we come to the game, it's warm anyway. You're kind of going, I overdressed. Or this heat's got to play into it a little bit. It's a little bit warmer out there in the field, too, because they're not really used to this.
The heat, radiates off those turfs, it seems. But, yeah, especially, like you said earlier, when we just came from such a cold winter, if people were training outside, this is the first real hot day. And it kind of zaps your energy playing in a heat like this.
Well, we went from winter to summer.
Exactly. Honestly, there's no exaggeration there.
No. If you're not on the East Coast, then you don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Basically had snowbanks yesterday.
Yeah.
Nova Scotia now in New Brunswick territory. Not a whole lot, though. They're only at about the 40-yard line as New Brunswick now trying to thwart off this pushback. They want it, I'd say, New Brunswick, they scored on that. They get that 2 points. That was the push that they needed. So now they have a chance.
They have a little momentum behind them.
They just have to get some field position.
Exactly.
There's McGrath again. McGrath hasn't been able to really get rolling. And that's some good defense if you don't want to get her going. If you give McGrath some room, she'll kill you.
Exactly.
So now Nova Scotia have brought it all the way across the field. And the Celtics.
And again, like you said, sometimes earlier you said when people are running across the field, that runner, yes, she did have a hard run, but you sometimes just want to straighten up. She had 2 people on her outside, so just straighten up, draw in that defender, and then move the ball, let the ball do the work, pass it out.
Buy some time.
Exactly. Use your wingers. Yeah, exactly.
Come in and help you out. And I think that's what McGrath did right there. She just bowled forward. That's her strategy.
Exactly.
And it worked for her. And now on that far side, it looks like Nova Scotia has a plan here. They're just working it back left and right.
Yep. So that's what they're going to try to do. Go with the flow. So, go all the way to one sideline and then swing it all the way back.
Izzy Dilger, number 22 here, is just chomping at the bit. She's getting in here in the second half, and she's 80 yards away from the play. But you know that she's ready to go.
Definitely has some speed behind her. She's an ex-speed skater.
Okay.
Calgary.
Strong legs.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
She's in the high-performance group at the Canada Game Center. I think so in that group, it's all the high-performance athletes from the Atlantic region. She has the squatting record out of all athletes, so definitely some strong lower body.
Now, would that surprise you to have her out on the wing like this? Would you? Let's talk strategy here. If you were the coach, is that a spot you want Dilger, or do you want her inside in the middle, where she can go, she can run left or run right and with power?
Yeah, I know she prefers being in the centers, but probably has her out on the wing because of her speed. If she gets the ball out there, if she has no defender on her, she'll be able to easily beat anyone on the outside. But she does have experience being in the centers, being worked in a little bit more.
So you could strategize where she's cutting back into the middle anyway. So
yeah.
Well, New Brunswick not being too clean here, but looks like they're going to get a scrum.